Hello, and welcome to the third International Conference on Management Research and Economic Development. My name is Alina Nuţă. I'm a professor in finance at Danubius International University. I hold a Ph.D. in finance from another university in Romania. My today presentation is about the innovation and inclusivity, of course, in the financial landscape. The most challenging moments in economic history provoke the adaptability to the new reality and foreshadowed the innovative reaction of the economic agents. As finance serves as the fuel that keeps the economic engine running, in exploring the factors affecting financial innovation is pivotal. The digital transition strategy for Europe provides a vibrant approach to bolstering the digital economy and financial landscape. The study evaluates the link between financial inclusion and financial innovation in selected European countries, moderated by digital technology. The long history of economic thought examined innovation and also financial innovation from different perspectives. From Schumpeter to Miller and Kregel, innovation is pivotal for progress in the economic dynamics and the financial ecosystem. Investment in human capital is strongly connected with innovation. The quality of human capital creates a competitive edge in Porter's view, and this aspect is outlined in the literature. Innovation is the key to performance and development, driven by the new element in the activity. As Kodmar pinpointed in his work, innovation is a cumulative process where existing knowledge generates new knowledge. At the same time, innovation in finance has generally been associated with positive outcomes for a large part of the literature, but it also been related to negative events as crisis. Different authors presented financial innovation as new products, new services, processes, and organizational approaches for improving financial system player requirements. This new view has a touch of Schumpeterian perspective of innovation as an accelerator of development. Financial innovation involves new financial products and services that can benefit households and firms with limited access to financial resources otherwise. During the COVID-19 pandemic, innovative solutions were required to activate the economy and keep it alive within the framework of restrictions. Those solutions extended the participation and access to financial services. On the other hand, financial inclusion can augment the innovation of the financial sector by expanding the demand for money and for new personalized and innovative financial products. Education is the key elements as well as the rapid development. Moreover, financial innovation at a greater level of inclusion can broaden financial products and instruments with significant benefits for agents and the economy while reducing risks. However, the literature has not reached a consensus regarding the impact of financial development on innovation. Beyond a positive or negative relationship, some works found a nonlinear relationship suggesting a positive impact until a certain threshold has been reached, after which the innovation is discouraged, let's say. Adopting and using digital technology accelerates innovation. Information and communications technologies diminish the time spent for searching information, improve transaction costs and the efficiency of companies, and are strongly related to product or process innovation. Financial innovation is mainly based on technology and technological innovation, and the term fintech is used to connect this two concepts. The European Central Bank uses Industry 4.0, 5.0 technologies in areas like financial infrastructures, assets, and ecosystems. Therefore, linking cognitive skills with tech skills is critical to induce innovation deliberately. Previous studies approached innovation in finance as a response to a regulation. You can check Silber, for example, in the literature, explaining the fact that new practices or new financial tools appear when different constraints affect the financial decisions of firms and households. Furthermore, exogenous shifts engender the demand for new instruments, including new financial instruments and practices. The increasing innovation in the financial system for a competitive environment should be correlated with the priority of regulating the system to protect it from possible imbalances due to disruptive effect of technological innovation. Financial inclusion is strongly correlated with financial stability. The widely allocating financial resources feature a financial inclusion possibility affects financial stability by contributing to more equitable and less risky, let's say, interactions, an increase in formal institutions' involvement, and reduced costs. Despite its fundamental role in real economy, considering the availability of resources for those in need, financial inclusion as a phenomenon has its limitation regarding innovation. The interrelationship between financial innovation and financial regulation was studied by Anne et al. In 2021, highlighting a dynamic game process in which these two elements constantly influence each other. Financial innovation and financial inclusion are not always compatible. As Ardeloni and Carluccio highlighted, inclusion in the financial market and access to financial services become difficult for specific categories of people in an innovative, intensive landscape. Moreover, a very complex financial network with supply more personalized services for households and firms, but is also subject to induce contagion processes and also financial shocks. As well, the intricacy of certain opaque financial products will lead to increasing risks, not only to exclusive access and inequality. The debate on financial innovation, inclusion, and globalization still lacks consensus in the literature. According to some studies, globalization can enhance the evolution of the financial sector and better lead the resources capacity to meet the financing goals, including environmental ones. Additionally, it is found to be responsible for bolstering the modernization of the European economies, promoting technological innovation and being well connected to the economic complexity. A few words regarding our data. We use financial innovation as a dependent variable in our study, and financial inclusion, individuals using the internet, many years of schooling, globalization as our independent variables. Additionally, urbanization and gross national income were used as controls. The analysis is based on annual data for from 2000 to 2020 due to some data constraints of the variables in selected European countries. As a methodology, we used the FMOS and those models. FMOS generates consistent and reliable results in coefficient estimation of small samples, like in our study. Those estimators give more effective results in models with small observation and heterogeneous structures. Regarding results, the most important one consists of an indirect relationship between financial inclusion and innovation. In this sense, it was observed that an increase in financial inclusion, considering the selected European countries, would not increase financial innovation. This upshot is possible because newcomers in the financial ecosystem are mainly vulnerable people or social enterprises searching for financial resources for their basic needs, and usually have low financial literacy profiles. Additionally, other relevant results of the study point out the positive correlation between socioeconomic variables, like, as we said before, urbanization, many years of schooling, individual using internet, gross national income, and financial innovation. So for conclusions, the study used Fimols and Dawes technique to evaluate the relationship between financial inclusion and financial innovation. Other socioeconomic variables were used based on their correlation with financial innovation in selected countries from Europe during 2000 and 2020 period. According to the main findings, the widespread use of financial services will not entail an increase in financial innovation. And the study identified several explanations. On the one hand, the newcomers in the financial ecosystems are usually people who lack tech skills or financial literacy and are searching for traditional financial products. On the other hand, they do not consider innovative financial services due to their risk adversity and security reasons, or the fear of losing or not having or not being able to control their data. The right to choose how households can access financial services, guaranteed by European regulation, can be another factor of the propensity for consuming traditional financial products and services instead of innovative one using digital tools in European countries studied for now. In order to develop a positive connection between financial inclusion and financial innovation, these factors like skills, literacy, personal data status or control, privacy, must be addressed by the regulators at national and European levels. Rigorous actions are needed to preserve individual integrity and enhance the personal capacity of equitable self-integrating in the financial ecosystem. In addition, there is a need to correlate the digital skills of citizens and their demand for digital products and services to improve the benefits of using technology for various economic actions. The relevance of using the internet in a larger economic sphere is pivotal. for economic development and financial innovations too. The simple expansion of users in the financial landscape will not increase the use of innovative financial products based on new technologies according to our results. What requires the involvement of the authorities in organizing financial and digital literacy programs and co-involvement of consumers in the ongoing changing process of their habits and preference is becoming more and more familiar with the new digital products and their advantages, especially to be prepared for the issuing of CBDS. Engaging additional individuals and firms in using financial services and products at this level of inclusivity in European countries is less important for developing innovative finance tools. However, it is relevant for the perspective of the no one left behind principle of sustainable development goals. According to two recent studies published by European Central Bank, the individual's preferences for cash payments and reticence in using digital technologies is widely known in the euro area, and this would be an expected behavior of newcomers in the European financial landscape also. This explains why more financially included people will not conduct automatically to an increase in the demand for innovative financial services and products. The inertia of payment habits, it's still present in the European financial ecosystem, and the financial authorities must further analyze, understand, and address these aspects in order to better manage them. Thank you for your attention.